Hey guys, this is Alex Albrand. Thanks for coming back to my channel. I'm also with, you see his little head, my little boy Sullivan. Just want to make this video as I have a lot of clients who tell me, Alex, I want to grow my business, but I don't know how I'm going to really make money. Like they think they want to grow on YouTube, they want to do affiliate marketing, and they don't really know how is my business going to make money. And so this is for people starting out, this is for people that already have a business. Like I want to really break down how does a business actually make money and how do they really scale. So this video is for a lot of the people I talk to, a lot of my clients, they're in the 9 to 5, they have the structure. Like when you get a job, they give you instructions, they give you, you're gonna do this, you're gonna work 40 hours a week, and it's very much like you're a cog in this big machine, right? Especially these big companies, but when you're building your own business, there is no machine, there is no structure, you're doing everything. But I think a lot of people, it's like building these chairs, building a piece of furniture. People don't know where to start. They start at step 1, then they jump to step 30, they throw away the Allen key, like they don't really know what they're doing. So the first step is marketing. Like I just mentioned, you can have a great product, you can have a great service, but if nobody knows about it or the wrong people know about it, you're not going to make money. So when you start a business, you have to figure out, how can I add value? How can I educate my target audience, my ideal clients, for free, with videos, with blogs, with anything, a free PDF? Like how can I reach them? How can I give them free value? Because what you're doing is establishing trust and credibility in you. You're building your brand, but you're also educating them on your products or services. So the first thing you need is marketing for those reasons. And if you have a service, if you have a product, you need someone to sell to that's generated through marketing, right? You don't have a lead or someone to sell through having a great product or even having great sales ability. You need the marketing to get your name out there, build the awareness, and have someone to transact with. Number 2 is product or service. Again, so many people, they try to build their product or service from thin air. They spend, I say waste, they spend so much time on thinking, of strategizing, of conceptualizing, but they have no real customers. They have nobody that they're basing their product or service on. And so I recommend using your marketing to get feedback, right? People are going to be asking you, hey, what are you selling? Or I love your videos. Like, how can I work with you? That's where you can develop product and service ideas from the marketing. And so again, do the marketing first, get your name out there, get feedback from people. They'll tell you, hey, I love what you're doing. I want to pay you, but I want this or I want that. And so that's how you should develop your product or services before you sell them. So the third step is sales. Now you have your product or service, you have people that know about you, like you, trust you, they want to work with you in some capacity, but they need a means of paying you, right? They need a landing page to buy your product. They need a website to reach out to you if they want to buy a pool from you. Like whatever you're selling, if it's a product, usually you're selling it online. Like people can go on a website, they can click purchase and they buy it. That's your sales. But if you're selling a service, you're selling coaching or accounting services or anything like that, you probably have people reach out, they fill out a form, then they can speak with you one-on-one to make sure that they know what they're buying, and then they can buy your service. And so that's how marketing leads into building your product and services. Then you have your sales process, and that's, again, online, usually for any business. But if you're selling a product, it's only online. Or if you have a service, it's going to be through a phone call or a Zoom call or even a webinar. But that's your marketing, that's your product and service, that's your sales. And this next step might be the most important step. So the fourth and maybe the most important step is customer loyalty. In this cup, I have the Starbucks pods, like the Nespresso Virtuo pods. And I love Starbucks. I've been drinking it since middle school. I've been a coffee addict ever since. And I'm such a loyal customer of Starbucks. They've probably made thousands, they have made thousands of dollars off me. I love Diet Coke. I love McDonald's. I love the brand. And that's all through customer loyalty and consistency. Like if I drink a Diet Coke, I know what I can get. If I drink a Starbucks coffee, I know what I'm getting. If I eat a Big Mac, which I love, I know what I'm gonna get. So same thing in your business. You have to think about, if I get a customer, if I market well, I have a product or service, I deliver for them, I sell them, everything's going well, how can you maximize that? How can you get them to refer you other people? How can you set up sort of an affiliate marketing program? If you have one happy customer, that one customer can turn into 100 happy customers. And so you have to figure out with your product or service, how do you get that Starbucks level loyalty? How do you get that Coca-Cola, that McDonald's, that loyalty where people only are going to want to come back to you for more and more and more, and they're going to be a raving fan. So they're going to tell their friends, their family, their coworkers, oh, you got to talk to, this lady, you got to buy from this company and they're amazing. Customer loyalty is a very, very underrated part, but it might be the most important part of actually making money long term in a business. If you have marketing, service, service and sales, you can make money today and tomorrow. But if you have customer loyalty and they love what you can offer, you have a business for the rest of your life. And the key takeaway I want you to have from this video is to follow the order of operations. Everything I said probably sounds great, but you have to follow the order of operations of marketing first. Build demand for you, for your services, for your time, for what you have to offer, even if you don't have the product or service yet, right? Have the demand so high that they're telling you, hey, I want to pay you for coaching. I want to pay you for this. I want to buy your product. Then that builds your product or service. Then the marketing is it's doing the heavy lifting essentially. It's doing so much that you don't really have to sell. It's like, oh, based on your guys' feedback, I just released my group coaching. I released my online course, and then that's your product, and then the sales is done because your marketing has laid the foundation for the sales side to be easy. I learned early on, if you have great marketing, sales is easy. If you have no marketing or bad marketing, sales can be extremely difficult because they don't know anything about you. They don't trust you, so why would they give you any type of money? Even if it's $100, $10,000, $100,000. They need trust, and so the marketing builds that at scale. And so marketing, then product or service based on the feedback from your people in your audience, then your sales, then you have your customer loyalty, and that's your long-term game plan. If you have people that are raving about what you can do, you're good to go. They're going to refer you people. They're going to come back for more because they want that Starbucks, McDonald's type of consistency and experience. And so get the first 3 down if you're starting out. As you start to scale, really don't forget about the customer loyalty part. But again, order of operations. Don't focus on your product or service at first. Don't focus on customer loyalty because you have no customers, right? So it's like, who's going to be loyal to you? So marketing, product, service, sales, then customer loyalty. If you have any questions, always feel free to reach out, comment below. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.